Merry Christmas! Spoot for Mr. Gaming. We are looking at the brand new XMAS banner. Brand new to us, anyway. JP got it quite some time ago. So this is a little pushed forward. Originally, if I am to believe what I am told, they did not get it end of year 1 for Christmas. They got it at the end of year 2. Not to say that these weapons are that much better, but the classes are cute. So first up, we have the Snow Xmas Breaker. As you would expect, very physical oriented, decent look. She's got kind of a ball gown on. It's kind of cool. Got the little frillies on it, the fuzzies. A lot of physical defense with the Arcana. You are looking at 700 physical defense and 100 physical attack. So if you're on the front lines and you don't want to take a hit from a hammer, you probably should do it. Her weapon is the Zweihander of Justice. Icicle of Assault. It's a tier 3 damage to 1. Increases your own physical attack by a small amount, and it's got Dauntless Courage 1. Like I said, the stats are meh. They're not great on the 2 class weapons, but the classes themselves are pretty good. Overall, it's an okay weapon if you need a sword. I actually really like this one because it's implying that Red Riding Hood has a fiery mechanical arm that's writing down the naughty list. I'm all about this. This one's kind of like what you would expect out of a sorc set of stats. It's 100 to all 4 stats, pretty good. 400 HP on the Arcana, it's fine. The actual sprite really looks cool, though. I like it a lot. We've got the Roster of Violence, Shackles of Incantation 3. Reduces attack and physical defense physical attack and defense of 1 to 2 enemies by a great amount. This is actually a decent book. If you're running into physical attack teams and your team has a little bit of physical attack. Otherwise, it's kind of mediocre, but Crusher Half Nightmare is out, so hopefully we'll start seeing a lot more of those soon. It does have Support Boon 1 on it. Again, stats, not great. Overall, 4,800 stats at max 80 is not great. At max, it's 6149, which is a little below, especially for a 17 cost. But tis what tis. I still think it's a pretty decent book. The paid banner is Reindeer Pinocchio. 208 or 400 HP on the Arcana, 100 to each stat regularly. He's got little antlers. It is a minstrel. We get our first paid minstrel, which is okay. You get the Wreath of Dependency. It's an ugly little bastard, too. Oh, man, I hate that thing. 4791 on the stats, still a little low. Warrior's Rondo, it increases physical attack of 1 to 2 targets by a great amount. It's a decent ability. Weapon Repair 2 is also pretty good. So, I mean, it's about the best you could hope for. I don't particularly like this specific lineup for a paid job. I think support buff, at least 1 should be here. 2 would be pref, but Weapon Repair 2 is not the worst thing. Also on the Xmas banner is Absurd Conviction, which I believe is named something else in the global. This is a Cleric staff. You heal 1 to 2 allies by a great amount and recover their SP by 20. And it LLs eventually, and it goes from recovery support 1 to 2. Starts out at 5,100 stats. When it finally goes to LL, it goes to 6,500. This is a really good Cleric staff. And it's a step banner, so risking it for the staff might be the way to go. Recovering SP on people is crazy. Yeah, it's only 1, but if you rotate your grid 5 times, you're looking at 100 SP spread across the team, which is pretty significant. Not to mention it can target 2, and it has an already very good ability on it that will upgrade later. I like I like this dude a lot. Like, this is a really cool staff. So Clerics, keep a mind out for that one. We also have Charged Darkness, which is Winged Darkness. For the global, it's got a little bird on there. It's cute. 5100 stats. It's got Evil Hail of Assault 3, so you have a chance to increase your own magic attack by a small amount and damage 1 to 2 enemies for a tier 3 attack. You do have a chance, it's a tier 2 to magical def reduce while you're attacking. So, I don't know. Like, half of this banner I'm really cool on. Like, the classes are really good as far as, like, Snow White and Red Riding Hood go. Pinot is... Even though it's a minstrel, I'm very lukewarm about it. But the 2 additional weapons on this banner are wild. Like, if you're a cleric, I think you have to go for this staff. It's ridiculous. Like, free SP for... Imagine if you proc it twice. So you hit 2 targets on 3 out of your 5 casts. Like... That's 40 SP recovery between 2 targets every time. It's stupid. And we'll start seeing more of these as it goes on, but this is the first big instance of it being really useful in any case. So, if you need the classes, they are a very good chunk of stats. If you need the spear, I think paladins can pull for. I think that's fine. The cleric staff, I think you have to pull for if you're a cleric. I do not know if this will be a discounted multi. I assume it'll be 150, 150, and then 900. So 1200 for a total step. Just the chances of getting this staff are so... It's too easy to pass. It's too easy not to do. And honestly, like, the extra stats off of the classes are pretty good too, even if you aren't really rolling the weapons as much. So that's it. That's Spoot. Merry Christmas, except it's not Christmas. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how you're feeling about this one. And I'm going to go play Cyberpunk. Good night.